everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Yo, we got Michael in here. He says, come on, I'm at school, man. Look, I don't control what times these things happen, okay? You think I want to be up this early? Fuck no, I'd rather be sleeping right now, but... You know, it's all based on Japan time, so, like... It starts at 6 a.m. in Japan, which means it starts at 8 a.m. here, but we're gonna finally find out who the next fighter in Smash is. Honestly, I'm low-key disappointed that they didn't do a reveal at the Game Awards. I think we all expected a reveal at the Game Awards, and the fact that it didn't happen was just kind of strange. But yeah, so I'm hoping whatever it is, it's good. I'm hoping whatever the hell they have to show us today is worth it. Because I was expecting a reveal at the Game Awards, and I watched the entire Game Awards hoping for a Smash reveal that never happened. Sean, I'm at school. Bro, I don't control what times these things happen, man. Alright, I don't control the times in which Daddy Sakurai decides, hey, let's reveal some Smash info. But yo, I hope we get right on from Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear and Super Smash Bros. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. My most wanted character is Crash Bandicoot. Alright, that's my most wanted character. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but Crash Bandicoot's my most wanted character. As far as characters I think we might see for this, I'm kind of leaning towards Dante from Devil May Cry, just because there's a lot of stuff that came out recently that, like, heavily suggests that Dante's gonna happen. It's not confirmed. In a few minutes we'll actually have confirmation of who's coming next, but I'm kind of leaning towards Dante. There's a few other characters that seem likely based on recent events. Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden seems kind of likely based on recent events. A Puyo Puyo rep, which I never thought I would ever say, but a Puyo Puyo rep seems kind of likely based on some recent events. And then there's another character that I'm not familiar with called Cosmos that seems kind of likely based on recent events. But I actually asked you guys on the community tab, who do you think we are going to see? And I gave you guys a voting poll, and the options were Dante, Ryu Hayabusa, Crash Bandicoot, Steve from Minecraft, or none of the above. And we ended up with 14% votes for Dante, 21% votes for Steve from Minecraft, and 46% votes for none of the above. So there we go. And somebody left a comment on here too. Dante, heard it here first, folks. I'm the only one voting for him. I think Dante's likely. It's not guaranteed, but I think Dante is likely. But yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. How y'all doing? We're finally gonna find out who the next character is. And I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, we're already clocked back. Okay, we should be fine then. We should be fine. Look at my boy Sakurai over here. Just like... Oh my god, man. This guy killed the entire fucking internet by holding up 3 fingers. I mean, come on. Honestly, when I first saw this photo, I thought he was just dabbing. I thought he was just hitting a dab. And then I saw the 3 fingers. I'm like, wait. Honestly, I feel like they're gonna reveal more than one character during this. Because this is supposed to be like a 35-minute direct. which is pretty extensive. So, unless they're gonna straight up release a character today, I feel like 35 minutes is a bit much. For revealing one character. Because unless they're just gonna straight up release DLC 5 today, which is possible, unless they straight up release DLC 5 today, I feel like we're gonna get multiple reveals. Because 35 minutes on one character reveal that isn't releasing anytime soon seems like a lot. Because usually the most extensive directs on characters isn't the reveal, it's when the character is about to be released and they're going over the moveset and the stage and, you know, the history of the character and all of that stuff. Which is usually something they do right when a character is releasing. They did it for Terry, they did it for Banjo, they did it for all of them. So the fact that we're getting a roughly 35 minute direct today for a character reveal, which, you know, a character reveal takes what, like 10 minutes at most. I feel like either they're gonna reveal and release the character today, which I find kind of unlikely, but, you know, might happen, or they're gonna reveal multiple characters. Maybe the whole holding up 3 fingers thing is like, haha guys, we're gonna release reveal 3 characters, you know, like, I don't fucking know. But 35 minutes is a lot of time just for a character reveal. So I feel like this is going to be more than just a character reveal. I feel like there's something going on here. Because that's a lot of fucking time for a character reveal, right? I think the Simon Belmont character reveal was like 5 minutes. If not less than that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the initial character reveals are very short. So for this character reveal to have 35 minutes of footage, they're either releasing the fucking character or they're gonna be revealing more than just that character. And we got the whole thing with the 3 question marks and the 3 fingers, which to me personally leads me to believe they're revealing 3 characters. The final character for the Fighter Pass, and then maybe 2 more characters that are coming. Will we get another Fighter Pass? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I want to know if we're getting a new Fighter Pass. Because we do know that there is DLC after the Fighters Pass. We already have confirmation of that. We don't know what forms of DLC that's going to be. We know it's going to be a character, but we don't know how many, and we don't know how they're going to be introduced. So we don't know if it's going to be like a free DLC like they did with Piranha Plant. I don't find that likely, but, you know, whatever. We don't know if it's going to be another Fighter Pass with another 5 characters. We don't know if it's going to be less than 5 characters and they're going to be individually released. We don't know. But we do know that there's going to be characters after the Fighter Pass. And I feel like we might find out who those characters are, or at least some of them, today. Because we got the 3 question marks, we got him holding up the 3 little fingers looking all sly and shit. Like, my boy over here just blew up the entire fucking internet by holding 3 fingers. Like, come on. This man is a legend. But we got a few minutes before this starts. I'm thinking regardless of what happens, we're getting a Capcom character. That's my prediction. Whether it be Phoenix Wright or Dante or, you know, some other Capcom character, I'm gonna go with the next character is a Capcom character. And I'm going on that purely just because literally all of my sources for like the past 3 months have been saying Capcom character. They haven't said which character specifically, because I guess they don't know. But literally all of my sources have been saying a fucking Capcom character. So I'm just gonna say next character is Capcom. I don't know what character specifically. I would like Phoenix Wright. I feel like that's cool. I feel like of Phoenix Wright and Dante, I feel like Dante is more likely. But Phoenix Wright would be cool. I would love to see Arthur from like the Ghouls and Ghosts series. That would be nice. That'd be a nice like retro pick. And I actually feel like that would be a character that would be really cool in Smash. He could have like an armor system that, you know, he has armor on that makes him kind of like almost like a tank. And then after he takes a certain percent of damage, the armor breaks off, and he becomes, like, more vulnerable, but he becomes faster. Yeah, that'd be a cool trade-off. I don't know. That would be cool. But I'm placing my bets on a Capcom character. So that could be Dante, that could be Phoenix Wright, that could be Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts. It could be literally... It could be another Mega Man character, which I find extremely unlikely, because we already have Mega Man, and a lot of the obvious choices have already been deconfirmed. I wish we were getting another Mega Man character, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I think we're going to get a Capcom character. I'm just throwing that out there. We got roughly a minute before this thing starts. So I guess we'll be finding out soon enough. But I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. I mean, you should be. Let me make sure my volume and all that is... There we go. Okay, oh, and my phone's going off. Alright. I need to turn that off. Otherwise, we're gonna get alarms going off all the time. So, I'm just gonna turn my phone off. But here we are. And it should be starting in just a couple seconds. So I hope you guys are ready. But my final prediction, Capcom character. Here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora.
Oh, I'm so glad to see his beautiful face. It's been so long.
Your first look at our next DLC fight.
It's been so long.
Actually, hardly anyone knows what we'll be announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Oh, damn.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter with the utmost secrecy.
Oh, damn.
Which means other Nintendo staff around the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So, it won't be available right away. Please understand that it will take a little time.
Okay, so they're not releasing him today.
Even many Nintendo employees will be surprised to see this and say, wow, really?
Uh-oh.
So, let's all share in the fun of getting our hands on the latest information.
Okay, who is it?
However, even
I've waited 132 days for this. Who is it? It's literally been 132 days since the last time we found out anything Smash related.
Now, let's do this.
Who is it? Oh god, we're getting a trailer. Okay. Oh god, who is it? Oh, I'm really bad at predicting these. At first I thought that was a lightsaber. I was about to freak out. When I was doing the overhead, I thought it was a fucking lightsaber.
Come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharat.
I have no... Is it a Fire Emblem Three Houses rep? Please don't be. I don't want Fire Emblem.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one.
I don't even know if this is Fire Emblem. I don't know what this is, but I'm
In
hoping.
time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are
I don't
you
know what
prepared
this.
to die?
I don't know what this game is.
I thought as
It
much.
looks like Fire
I
Emblem,
also
but it
do
might
wish
not
to
be.
die. And yet, there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Well. Okay.
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
I have no clue who this is. I have no clue who that is.
Joining Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
I don't know who this is. Is it another Fire Emblem character? I really hope it's not. It looks like it is, but it might not be. Oh my god, that looks really cool. He's got like a whip sword.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there?
Yes!
And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Oh, there's a female version.
So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
I don't know what game this is. I'm assuming it's Fire Emblem.
How is this?
Yeah, wait, is this a whole different character?
Oh,
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Wait, is this a whole different character?
Strike with superior reach.
Because they have the same name.
Use Amir's overwhelming power.
I'm so confused. I feel like I would understand this better if I knew what fucking game this was.
Along with the sword of the creator. Each weapon matches a direction.
Interesting. No, it's the same character. Okay.
Your will and mine be now as one.
I hope they reveal another character, because
Both sides of time are revealed.
this is cool and all, but I'm not feeling it, because I don't know who the fuck this is. Oh. Okay, so it is Fire Emblem. Alright. I mean, we kind of all knew we were gonna get a Fire Emblem character. Because we have to get a Fire Emblem character, that's just how Smash works.
There you have it. Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses is joining the battle. Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even
It's
so,
so
you'll soon be
weird
able to
that the
play as
final
Super Smash
character
Bros.
for
Ultimate.
DLC is a
This
in-house
release is planned for
character.
January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash
January
Bros.
28th.
Ultimate
Okay,
Fighters
that's
Pack,
not that
and it will
far.
also be available for purchase individually.
He looks fun.
In case you're not familiar with Fire Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry.
I hope they
First off,
reveal another
what is Fire
character.
Emblem? It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the Famicom in 1990. You could say it was a pioneer in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in
Oh
that
my
it simulates
God.
combat. You can think
I'm
of
like
it as
low-key
moving pieces in a
disappointed.
board game.
Like,
Or
I'm
in
sure
other
there's
words, a
some
game in which
people
you
who will
advance
be
units
happy
across
about
grid
this,
and
but we have so many Fire Emblem characters, and
When we talk
literally
about
all
games
of them are a
there,
pain in
there
the
were
ass
lots of
for me
ones
to
in which
fight
you could
online,
tanks,
and I know this
warpaths, and
one's
so
gonna
on.
be too.
But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games.
God, this is
Something
like
that stand out from other Nintendo products.
ah, damn.
Characters.
I'm like actually disappointed.
That's pretty direct language, though. So perhaps we should just say they're sleeping with the fishes.
Like, I'm sure some people will be happy about
But
this,
really, if a character fell in battle, you lose that unit. They'd be gone.
it's really not like doesn't really apply to me all that
Recent entries
much.
in the series maintain this concept
Honestly,
of
wish I
freedom
would have
to
just
some
stayed
degree
in bed. I could have slept longer.
But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
I'm hoping they reveal another character, because this
Several
is a
characters
really
also
long
appear in the Super
direct.
Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special. There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem Fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes
Give me
your
just a
opponent's turn.
second.
They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
Oh wait, no, my phone's off. Never mind.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
17,
People who
Jesus
aren't Japanese
Christ.
in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes in the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge. I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、草原の奇跡、暁の女神、新暗黒竜新紋章、覚醒
Jesus Christ, that's so many games.
There you go, 17.
Oh, and then he's doing the fucking 3.
今変な数え方して
Alright,
You
so the
saw how I
3
was
might...
counting in a weird way, right?
Oh
I
my
was
god.
counting in binary.
つまりこれが全部
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7,
My
and
boy counting in
then
fucking
you get
binary.
それに
add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it?
実はこれ
You can actually count up to 31 on one hand.
Yo, my boy
Use both
Sakurai?
hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
畳の数を数える目の数を数える
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go. What is Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I mean, we all knew we were gonna get a Fire Emblem character. I just didn't think it was gonna be part of
In
the
English,
Fighter
they share the same
Pass.
name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses. Once you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you. To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example. Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all
Hey,
the
Sean.
areas,
Yo,
saw the
Fiery
enemies,
Dragon,
realized
what's up,
for
my
the first
dude?
time,
The next
this is
character is a
definitely
Fire
how Zelda
Emblem
is Zelda as a
character.
fighter.
'Cause everybody
I did the
wanted
same
more
this time,
Fire
with the
Emblem,
three
damn
houses and
it.
multiple endings. It was really
We
hard
don't
to
have
get
enough
through.
Fire Emblem characters. Let's get another
And of
one.
course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
攻略サイトなんかもちろんありませんし
I'm like low-key
The game has
disappointed.
multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different.
We still got Banjo
The
though. I
experience
can't
will vary
be
depending
I
on the
can't be
character you choose,
upset. We
and
still
many of
got
the characters you
Banjo.
meet will adopt different
We
roles
still
and
got
styles.
Banjo.
I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter.
I got at
hope
least
you
one thing in the DLC pack that I actually wanted. We got
Before my
Banjo.
demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release.
Oh, damn.
Right now, it's actually November.
They recorded this shit in
Some of
November.
what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version.
Oh, damn. I really hope they reveal
As
another
always, I'm
character
using a
during
special
this.
in-game camera and such for demonstration
I
purposes.
feel like that's not gonna happen, but I'm
Here we go.
hoping. I mean, he's a really
this is our
cool
new
looking
fighter,
character.
Violet. Sadly,
Banjo and
they're
Sans. Yeah, we got
It's
Sans
maybe a
too,
bit better
but
than Robin's, but that's about all.
it was a Mii Fighter
Those are not their
costume, but
strong
it
point
still
either. Their grab lacks
kind of counts.
but actually, you could say that they're distance demons.
Mii Fighters are a weird gray
heroes
area.
relic
They're
they use
playable,
changes
but they're
depending on
not
the
like
direction
representative
you
of that
Each of
character.
the hero's relics is a
It's
weapon
a
that
it's a
appears in Fire
weird
Emblem
gray
Three Houses.
area.
They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about
They
the
look
weapon
like
Violet
bones,
uses
and there's a
for
reason
upward
for that.
impulse.
Is
The
it
sword
because
of the
they're
creator.
bones?
The sword of the creator here is Violet's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks,
This
where it
dude
takes
literally
the
has a fucking whip sword.
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
He looks like if fucking
up air
Marth and
They'll wave the whip sword overhead.
he's like if
The
Marth
hit
and
detector
Simon had a
lasts for a
baby.
relatively long time. The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to
Yeah, and
get
that's like
this.
Joker's. Yeah, that's exactly like
It was
fucking
pretty
Joker's up
terrifying
B.
how I knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
That's literally Joker's up B. You can tether to ledge,
that said,
like
you'll launch
Simon.
opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to make
This looks like a really cool character. I'm gonna get my
I've already
ass
said this,
kicked
but
by
you can
this
also use
character
it
all
to
the
latch
time.
onto edges. So that's the up special. Now for the sideways inputs.
That is
This
not a
is
very
the
good
same
recovery,
name as the
like
weapon
at
in
all.
Celtic mythology.
That's like a
First, they
really
go
bad
forward and back
recovery.
air attacks.
Then again,
As
I
you
feel
can
like
see,
most
they
of
have
the
a long
Fire
range.
Emblem characters have
Like
bad
so.
recovery, so
Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
that's not too bad.
こんな感じで牽制をすることはありますよね。
If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Oh my god. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by this character all
Also,
the
if you
fucking
add an
time
upward
now.
tilt, it will be stronger.
That's all that's gonna happen.
そして
And if you've knocked an opponent down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
下をちゃんと狙おうという。
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful.
この絵の部
The
分
shaft
Okay.
part is weaker,
だから
so it's not suited to close combat. It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
Interesting.
That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward.
正確な手というのがいい使い方。
Or
That's
down.
an interesting mechanic.
そして横
Next, the side special move.
これはこのまんま
Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
Jesus Christ. That is crazy hitbox.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
ただし
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful.
Okay. So it's not that broken. You can shield it.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
払う技
Ooh.
先ほど言っていた
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality.
上下の落差がないですね
This actually looks like a really good character.
Although you'll be vulnerable when you
Like,
land.
not a character I'm excited for, because I don't
Now,
give a
for
fuck
the
about
downward
Fire
impulse.
Emblem, but
For these, by the
this
sword
looks
is
like a
max
really
power.
good character.
It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack. It really is strong.
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
for medium
Oh,
attack.
and it fucking
Next
spikes.
is the down smash attack.
It fucking
Heavy
spikes.
swing of the axe.
He has a move that spikes,
As you can see, it
guys.
has a great deal of launch power.
Oh my god.
And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different.
And he's got a fucking
When running the
Falcon
move, there's a
Punch.
super armor effect.
He has a super armor Falcon Punch. He has a super armor Falcon Punch
At about the same time. It plays
that
out
has priority over
a bit
Falcon
slower
Punch.
than
Oh
the
my
Falcon
god.
Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage.
Super armor Falcon Punch. Okay, you can still get
Another
grabbed out
advantage
of it.
is that
Okay.
Let you pass through platforms.
Okay, so it's not
While you're
completely...
charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area.
Oh,
It won't let you
dear
jump, but you can use
lord,
it as
this
a
character is just gonna
Also,
destroy
turn
me
around during
online.
The swing
He has
takes
a
while.
super armor
So if an
Falcon
opponent
Punch.
runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
Oh my god.
Even though it can
I'm
be
gonna
hard
get
to
my
land a hit
ass
like
handed to me by this fucking
this, you can really
character
effectively
all the
use it
time
against a
now.
group of opponents.
That's all that's gonna happen.
Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any
Seriously,
opponent
not
can land
Dante,
a
then
blast
forget
to
it.
bounce a little.
Well, Dante isn't necessarily deconfirmed
It's
because
a
we
quick
know
hit.
there's characters coming after the fighter pass. I still think
By the
Dante
way,
is highly
earlier I talked a little
likely.
bit about the other
Based
Fire
on
Emblem
recent
characters.
events, I still feel
I
like
don't
Dante
recommend
is
using this
highly
down special
likely.
against fighters from the Fire Emblem series.
If a
because
character
they're
of
just
yours
so
you
low
want in hasn't gotten in yet, don't worry about it, because we know for a fact that there's characters
Counters can
after
actually
the fighter
multiply the power
pass.
of block.
We just don't know how
Using
many.
easily anticipated attacks like this could just get you hit by
But this
counters.
character looks like low-key
You have
broken.
the neutral moves.
They have a
The
super
bow
armor
moves
Falcon
fail,
Punch on
which
this
shares its
character.
name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack
Oh,
is similar
damn.
to a move of Pitts and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow. It seems pretty straightforward.
God, he's like a weird mix
there are
of
a
a
few
bunch of
noteworthy
different
aspects to this bow.
characters.
First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said,
He's
you can
got
still cancel out of the
Joker's
stance
up
using the
B.
shield button.
He's got Link's
You can also change direction
fucking
while in the stance.
arrows.
It works up until this point, but
He's got basically a better Falcon Punch because it has super armor.
a powerful
He's
arrow
got,
is
like,
a beam of light. You can
Some
perform
of
this move by
Simon's
keeping the
moves
button
as
held
well.
down.
He has like
You
Ivysaur's
charge up
neutral
like
air.
so. Charge a bit more, and then fire. But again, you'll need to take care
It's
when
like
using this move.
he's just a mix of
For
all
one, when you
different
power up the move to its
characters.
max, there's no way to cancel out of it. Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Oh yeah, okay. When you're fighting Fox, just straight up don't
you
use
enter
the
the stance,
arrows.
You won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So you need to
Yo,
be
Brandon,
careful
what's
when
up?
using this
Welcome to
projectile.
stream.
Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version.
That is a really cool animation.
As you can see, you team up with the mysterious Sophis and launch an attack together.
ソフィスが誰であるのか何なのかというのは原作で確認してみていただければと思います。
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
That's kind of cool.
Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sothis, who you just saw earlier. And the seventh and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final Smash?
Alright, let's talk about the stage. Yeah, there
Next,
we
I'll
go.
introduce the stage.
I fucking
For this
called
one,
they were
we've
gonna
of course
do
tried to
stage
recreate the
next.
place where you spend most of the game, Garreg Mach Monastery.
I should have called they were gonna do a Fire Emblem character. I knew we
This
were
is how
gonna get a
Garreg
Fire
Mach
Emblem
Monastery
character.
is
I
laid
just
out in
didn't
the
think
original game.
it was gonna be
From
the
these,
Fighter
we chose
Pass.
to
I
have
thought it was
cycle
gonna be
through
after
Marketplace,
Fighter
Reception
Pass.
Hall, Bridge.
Cause like there's always a Fire
all
Emblem
in one
character.
stage.
That's just like the rule of Smash
It's the type of
Bros.
stage
There's
that
always a
rotates
Fire
different
Emblem
areas,
character,
such as these four.
and there's always a new Pokemon.
Let me introduce each of the guests that
That's
appear
just
in
the
these four
rule of
areas.
Smash Bros.
The first area is the marketplace. I think this is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that
Well, I
appear
mean,
here
it's a
include
marketplace,
Dimitri,
so I would think so.
Dedu, and Ingrid. Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the
I
region
guess,
of Fargo.
I guess Sakurai's like, do not call him Doo-Doo. That is not his name.
He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things, but
But in this game, you fuck him up.
here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right. I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper.
In the background, you can see a Skyrim NPC that we've just placed here.
Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform.
Oh,
Just when
damn.
it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles. Take note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire.
I'd imagine a lot of these models they probably could just take straight out of the Fire Emblem
Edelgard
game
is
and
one
put
of
it
the
into this
characters who is
game.
central to the conflict.
Like, a lot of these DLCs where they have characters in the background, they have to actually model those characters.
You'll notice
Like
there are prominent
the
chandeliers
Terry
above the
DLC with all the characters we
possible.
got in the background. They had to model each and every one of those. I bet
However,
for this they
can't
probably
actually
just
reach
ported
it,
over
even
the
though it's
models
stage.
from the Fire Emblem
You
game.
can reach it with other fighters.
I mean, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but I'd imagine they
It's
could
nice if you
probably
can work
do
your way up
that.
there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go. I made it. And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so.
Also, you can break the table. Just
Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage.
Just
it
wanna
can
let you
break if
know.
launch the opponent into it at close range.
Just want to let you know, you can break the table.
Next up, the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
Oh, damn. That is a big
It's similar
area.
to the Bridge of Elden stage. The guests are from the Golden Deer, Claude, Hilda, and Lawrence. They belong to the Leicester Alliance. Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the fourth title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough.
That's really
It
funny.
looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple. You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen.
Damn.
You could also say it's a place where the fail knot really shines, and in this sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
I'm gonna get my ass handed to me by this fucking
The
character.
last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Seteth, Flayn, and Rhea. There's Seteth, who appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister, Flayn. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea, who you can see fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flayn might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged. It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Damn. So I wonder which area
Today
it
we'll have a
defaults
tag team
to
battle in Squad
whenever
Strike with the DLC team
you're
pitted
playing
against Fire
with,
Emblem protagonists from throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side.
whenever you're playing with like
All right,
stage
here we go,
hazards
Joker.
off and shit.
Joker! And Hero!
What is happening?
Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
Are these all the DLC?
By now, I think you know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Those were
But
all
as
the
expected,
DLC
it's going to be a
characters.
pretty tough
Alright.
battle, so I'm using anything I can get my hands on.
So you're trying to defeat
gonna
all
land that
5
easy.
characters with just the new one.
Uh-oh, this is bad. Fennekin.
Of all the Pokemon you could have gotten,
I better keep my
Fennekin's not that
distance.
bad.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him.
Oh god, that's a lot
That's
of
great.
bombs.
He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives.
My boy Sakurai trying to take out 5 characters with just one.
Perfect shield of that, huh? Good one.
Actually, he might pull it off.
Like this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There. The soccer.
There we go. He might actually pull this off.
Good. There's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom.
There we go.
Ah, I
Oh,
should've
and they got
taken
Gardevoir too.
Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
Oh damn, he going for the Smash
I feel
Ball?
like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. See?
Yeah.
They got it.
Oh, Sakurai's in a bad
Mustn't give
position.
I can't waste the
There we go. Oh hell yeah!
There's
My
another
boy
Smash Ball.
Sakurai got
Yes,
him with
got
the
it.
shield break charge smash.
What are you charging up for?
Oh my god. My boy Sakurai killing it.
There's still more.
Bro, get the hammer! Get the hammer! Get the hammer, you fucking win.
But it's mine. Although, I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him!
Oh wait, can you actually counter the hammer? I did not know that.
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game. It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Alright.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are
That's kinda
already a
cool.
lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our
There are already a lot of
selection
Fire
will
Emblem
take those
characters in the
tracks Into
game.
consideration. 11 songs are being added.
Alright, 11 songs, that's
This
pretty
includes an
good.
arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English.
That's
Popular
more
characters
than
as
like
well.
all of the Square Enix
We're
songs
also adding in a
combined.
new spirit board.
And we have, I think, like 2 Square
It includes
Enix
the house
characters
leaders
now.
among some of the other popular characters. Sothis is Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a Heroic Legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history. The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
Alright, they're not gonna tell us what it is.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
I guess I'll have to find out when the character comes out. Okay, Mii Fighters. AKA characters who have been deconfirmed. Alright, no Crash Bandicoot. No Crash Bandicoot. No Crash Bandicoot. I mean, it's... Oh my god, Assassin's Creed?! Wait, what?! We have an Assassin's Creed fucking Mii Fighter! What the fuck?! Rabbids as well. Okay, Rabbids isn't that surprising considering Mario plus Rabbids is a thing, but which they just referenced there, which is kind of clever. We have a fucking Assassin's Creed Mii Fighter. Mega Man X, okay. Alright, another Mega Man character deconfirmed. I'll take it though. Mega Man Battle Network. Okay. That's an obscure one, but okay. Cuphead! Oh my god, they did not. They did not. It's Sans all over again, guys. It's Sans all over again. Oh my god, they did not just put fucking Cuphead in Smash. They did not just fucking put Cuphead in Smash. They just put Cuphead in Smash. And it comes with music, it's Sans all over again. You know the DLC character's whack when I'm more excited about the fucking Mii Fighters.
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well.
Oh my god. They just added
After
Cuphead to
purchasing
this
a costume,
fucking
I
game.
recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after you download it. And now, onto the amiibo.
Hey, Richter!
The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January 17th.
They legit just put fucking Cuphead in this shit.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Violet, the Fighter's Pass is finally...
Okay, so who's next?
The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo,
That's a really damn good lineup.
and Violet.
That's a damn good
With more than
lineup.
70 fighters, only 5
I can't be
added.
mad.
だけれども元々が
We
But I
got
must say,
Banjo, I
this
can't
game
be
has
mad.
always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Alright, I hope they announce one more character. Please, I can't go months
As
on
I
end
stated, we'll
waiting.
continue to release more DLC fighters. down
About
the line.
that future
I
downloadable
had thought
content?
that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Oh, okay, please. Okay, more fighters in development. Are you gonna confirm one of them? Are you gonna show us how many there are? Alright, there's 6. There's 6 more fighters, guys.
Looks like there will be one more fighter than last time.
There are 6 more
For
fighters.
this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown.
All
Please keep
challenger
an eye.
packs will be released by
Now that it's
December
official, we intend to move
31st.
ahead with development.
Did that say
Of course,
2020
like
or
last time, the content will
2021?
remain unknown for now, and I'm personally very sorry.
I
that
think
we
it
have to
said
release
2021.
Fighters
I'm gonna have
Pass
to
Volume
go
2,
back.
and the details have yet to be revealed.
2021.
Like last
Okay.
time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand why and purchased it. Furthermore, the new additions have already been decided.
Okay.
Even if I receive many requests regarding potential candidates on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very hard to consider them.
Alright, characters have already
still
been
hope
decided.
we'll look
There's
forward to
6
it.
more characters.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass Volume 2. Last time, it was a Rex costume, but this time, here's what we have.
Okay, bonus. That's kind of cool.
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient soldier gear from The Legend of Zelda.
That's kind of cool.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be acquired as part of Fighters Pass Volume 2.
Did they say how much the Fighters Pass
It's been
is?
reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the highest selling fighting game in the world. Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game, but I guess it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Alright, we don't know who the next character is, but I'm happy that we at
Seems like
least
Street
know
Fighter
how
2
many
was in the
more
lead for a while,
characters
but
there
now Super
are.
Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales. However, I'm not sure if this is accurate. There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into the weeds. Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for discussion. So, who knows? But when it comes to a single piece of software, it seems like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is number 1.
I mean, it's not surprising. You
Although,
guys
I
put
still
your
don't know if
lives
it can really
into
be
this
called
fucking
just a
game.
fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration of gaming or something else entirely.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
Also, I feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters. The first Fighters Pass just wrapped up, but it was decided that there will be more DLC, which means no breaks for me.
Poor
I plan to keep
Sakurai.
working hard, so I hope you can continue to support us.
This
That's
boy
it.
doesn't
Thank
know
you.
what the fuck sleep is, man. Oh my god. Okay, so Fire Emblem character. Low-key disappointed about that, but I can't be mad. We got a Cuphead Mii fighter. We got a fucking Assassin's Creed Mii fighter. That's crazy that we got an Assassin's Creed Mii fighter. That's fucking crazy. Oh wait, hold on. My YouTube is auto-playing stuff. There we go. Okay. We got the Fire Emblem character, which is whatever. We knew we were gonna get one. I just didn't think it would be part of the fighter pass, but you know, And then we get confirmation that there's 6 more characters that are coming that will all be released by December 31st, 2021. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. The fighter itself, I'm not too pleased with, because we already have tons of Fire Emblem characters. I don't really feel like we needed another one, but he looks super unique. For being a Fire Emblem character, he looks unique, so I'm interested to try him out. I know as soon as he releases, my life is just gonna be getting my ass handed to me by this character online all the time. Like, that's all that's gonna happen. Andrew, I'm mad. It's definitely not what I was expecting, but we got... What saves it for me is that we got confirmation of how many more characters there are. Because we didn't know up until now. So now we know there's 6 more characters. and I'm assuming once those 6 are out, we're fucking done. Because by then it'll be December 31st, 2021. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the last DLC fighter, so, I don't know, man. I have mixed feelings about this. The character they revealed today I'm disappointed with, but I've already gotten at least one character that I really wanted, which was Banjo. Plus, we have 6 more character slots, so that's 6 potential characters I could actually want. I'm hoping Crash Bandicoot is one of them. I'm still holding out hope for Crash Bandicoot. I have a feeling that Dante is going to be one of them for sure. I guess we're going to have to wait and find out. But overall, the character looks unique. It's a Fire Emblem character. I didn't want a Fire Emblem character. I feel like even people who play Fire Emblem, half of them didn't want a Fire Emblem character. But it's a given. I knew we were going to get a Fire Emblem character. I just didn't think it was going to be now. I thought it was going to be after the Fighters Pass. Because, like, that's just the #1 rule of Smash Bros., right? Is there's always a Fire Emblem character, and there's always a Pokemon character. So, like, I knew we were going to get one. I just didn't think we were going to get it now. I was thinking we were going to get a Capcom rep now. But either way, the Mii fighters look fucking sick. And we have confirmation of how many more characters we got. So if your character did not make it in yet, you have 6 more chances. Unless they do more DLC. But honestly, at that point, I don't think they're going to. But that being said, thank all you guys for watching. Shoutouts to the member board, as always. Shadow Black, Red, JS Gaming, Skywalker King, and The Gamer. I just hit my tooth with the member board. Kinda hurt. I did on accident. If you want your name on the member board, you gotta hit that join button. I'm really, really disappointed. We still have 6 more characters. I'm just happy they told us how many characters are left, because up until now we didn't know. So we have 6 more characters. So if your character didn't make it in, you got 6 more chances. And I'm like thoroughly convinced Dante is going to be one of them. So we'll see. But for now, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come on to Ground Games. I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.